Hey, it's Paul Zwiebin from the Zwiebin team of Douglas Elliman. Happy Friday, April 17th, 2020. Marianne or Ginger? We'll get back to that in a second. So in 1991, I became the executive chef of Chelsea Central, which was on 10th Avenue between 23rd and 24th Street. Larry McIntyre was the owner and my boss, and I'm incredibly grateful for him to have hired me. And there's so many stories. Kevin Haeger, my dear friend, got a new nickname named Cabbage by a cook that couldn't understand or couldn't pronounce Kevin's name, so we called him Cabbage, George Bermejo. I still am in touch with both of them, but Kevin is an extremely important friend to me and family member. Dawn Wells, aka Marianne, walked into the kitchen one day. I was cooking and she was like, "Paul, can you cook for me at home?" I almost died. Every single day, Monday through Friday, Noth and Dann Florek, hi Karen, would come in for lunch. Noth, he talked to me a little bit. Dann Florek became my lifelong friend with his wife Karen. They came to our wedding. Carolyn Zwiebin, my wife, sold them 2 apartments before I was in the real estate business. And then when I was in the real estate business, we sold one of their apartments, the 2 apartments that they had combined. Incredible. Bryan Miller from the New York Times gave me 2 stars, which was one of the best reviews that I ever read. And those are geese flying behind me. And I remember going back to Bryan Miller, a waiter comes up to me in the kitchen and I'm deep in service, sweating and, focused on the food and the cooks. And he says to me, "Hey, Paul, look outside of the window. It's the professor sitting on table 10. And I look outside of the window and it is the professor from Gilligan's Island sitting on table 10. But Bryan Miller was sitting right next to him. And I looked at the waiter, I'm like, that's great. But Bryan Miller is sitting at the table. Now, reviewers never announced when they were there. So thank you, Professor, for doing that. So many incredible memories. It helped me get to the next level of my business. And, I thank Chelsea Central. I thank Larry McIntyre. Dann Florek, I love you. Noth, if you walked by me now, you probably wouldn't recognize me, and I wouldn't recognize you, but it's all good. Have a beautiful Friday, everybody.